We have a Woodland Mills HM130MAX Sawmill we purchased, and we've had it now for several years, but we thought we'd do a little video of us getting ready, assembling this sawmill, getting the base ready, and then assembling the sawmill and our first cut. We did take, and I did take and add on the electric power head to this sawmill. It originally had a hand crank to raise it up and down, and that wore me out. So we did get the electric power head, 12-volt power head, runs off the battery, and it'll raise that head up and down just by pushing the button. And that works real well. Done a good job. I enjoy it. Let's see how we go.
Work.
On here. Did you stomp on it or something?
What?
There we go. That's dead center right there. See, that's how high this is. And it's the same on this end. If I hold it right. So that one there is pretty level. So now then, let's see what you caused me to do.
Yeah, I see that.
That's heavy. That's where that. Well, I hated to have that box right there, but I afraid not to with that fork shoved to it.
Yeah.
You can tell that steel scuffed a little bit, but
Yep.
it ain't damaged.
They pack it pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is. Double cardboard and triple cardboard, and it's pretty tough. This damn thing here, this stuff is big. That's the railing for it, I guess. got it just for that. And it goes over there. This is the extension. That's all that little box is. The here is the Woodland Mills HM130MAX Sawmill. We have the 6-foot extension that goes with it. We'll be able to cut over a 16-foot log, 30 inches in diameter. And we're getting ready to finish. I had a little bit of freight damage, so we had to check it out to pull the box off up when they dropped it off. But it was just superficial, and it wasn't anything, I don't think anything damaged. So here at this point, we're going to take and finish unboxing it, pulling the rest of the sawmill apart and see, or the box apart, and see how it looks in there. I've also got a chapter. Excuse me, that didn't budge. Sorry. This is also, what I was going to say, I don't remember now. Oh, that might be good to stack slabs on. I guess we just take this board, if you let him go. We shouldn't have done that. He's dead. I guess what I need to do is there'll be one of these at every one of these holes here. See, there'll be like a here. There'll be one here and one here. Be one there. I don't know if it gets two here or not. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
What are you doing now?
Raising these up.
How come?
Well, it's I messed up, and I run these bolts down. As you can see on these right here, I run these nuts all the way down the bottom of those bolts, and they should be up enough to where when you want to measure it or adjust it, you got some room to go either way. So I'm trying to set this at about all these at the same distance, and I got it set at 40 millimeter. Now, I figured time I put the thickness of that rail on there, and you know, I wouldn't have much to go at the top, so I set 40 millimeter, and that'd give me about the same amount on both sides. That was my thinking. So I was in the process of redoing these, taking them off and resetting them. You know, that's some of that hurry up when you first get it type thing, and then you got to back up and redo it. I had the wrong bolts in these things. I had to take them out and put the right ones in it. It's heavy, in case you didn't know. Most people don't know that it's heavy. I want to say they got the order from Woodland Mills here yesterday, and we got started and unpacked everything. And the only thing I'm missing, we bought a big cover to cover the saw hood to keep the rain off of it until we can build a shed here. And it didn't show up. Had to call them this morning.
Well, they got here about 5:05 last night, if I recall correctly. That's pretty late. So it's hard to get everything checked out then.
And I got my caliper here marked at 40 millimeter. And these are all metric. This thing comes shipped from Canada. It's actually, I think, made in China. But all the nuts and stuff are metric, so you got to have a caliper that reads metric to know what bolt goes where. Because they tell you it's what size it is, but you know, makes it kind of difficult sometimes to understand their terminology because it's foreign language, you know. All that metric system stuff, it's all foreign language. You ain't fooling me none.
That.
See, this bunk here, it's got 4 bolt holes in it, and it straddles this here seam here where these 2 rails are joined together. So that's why it's got, you know, more bolts in it.
Oh, and then the rest
So
of
these
them
others are just regular, they just mount there regular, and they got 2. They don't need this extra support to hold them, you know, the rails together.
I see. I see. Yeah, this is how much we got done today, and it's been a long day too. It's been a real long day. But leveling it is one of the most important steps, and it has been so hard to do. Get one part leveled, and then you gotta go do another part, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Will we ever get it done? But he did. He got it all leveled out. Come back tomorrow and it'll be a whole lot easier to go further. We'll get a bunch done tomorrow, I hope. Yeah.
Put a washer on both sides. So here's what we're gonna do. Alright, and the nut goes to the outside, so the bolt will go through this way. And one of these will go in that hole right there. Alright, which hole we're putting it in?
This one right here.
And this up, they will go in this hole. The first thing we need to do before we try to put this thing up there is we need to tighten these bolts up and tighten these wheels up. So I guess let me go get some tools to do that with. And then we'll tighten these up real good, and then we'll get a good game plan going. I haven't tightened these up yet because it says that if we had to lift it up by hand, we couldn't put them on. But the object here is we're going to take this here sawmill and set it up here on this here bed for it, this sawmill bed, rack, rails, whatever. Alright, now I'm going to show you something. It's got 4 little wheels, one here, one there, one here, one on the back over there. Alright, they ride on this on this thing right here, on the very top of this.
Okay.
Alright, if we put this all together right, which we should have, when I pick this thing up, your job is going to be to help me guide it back here. I want to set this thing down somewhere right in here.
Okay.
Alright, we got to get past this stuff and get it somewhere right in here, in this section. Now, ain't no way, huh?
The wheels go back here.
Yeah, off of that wheel, the wheels back there. You know, one set will go in here and the other set will go up there. Okay. Now, there's no way that I can guide this tractor back here and hit this thing perfect. This thing will swing a little bit, and that's what we're going to have to do when we get ready. I'll lift it up and start bringing it back. I want to not lift it very high until I get it about right in here. And then you're going to be standing over here. Well, let's see. Now you better be standing over there. You may need this thing. I don't know if you need this or not, but I'll put it over here so if you need to get hold of it, you can. Now, whatever you do, if this thing starts to fall, don't try to catch it. You can't.
Really?
Yeah. You're not buff at all, okay?
I'm not buff at all?
No, you're pretty much a wuss, okay?
Wuss. You hear
So
that? He said
if it starts to fall, do not try to catch it. Run, get out of the way. Don't try to, just let it fall. I'd rather for it to fall than see you get crippled up, because I need you too much.
And that's the way he needs me.
I need you. So your job is to guide it up here, and then if these wheels hit, those over there should be hit. But when I get it up here, I'm going to pick it up just a little bit, and I'm going to start backing the tractor up here. And if I'm way out of whack, then you need to let me know. But if I'm 2 inches or 4 inches, you know, this thing will swing that much. I didn't put the sway bars on the tractor so the lift will sway. So you'll have to help me guide it. You're going to be the navigator, and you're going to have to holler real loud if I need to do something. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
It's going to be good or bad, one thing.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
The way I thought that.
It's going to be good.
Be good, I hope. That's the starter. There's on. It looks like this one here,
but the one in the front, it's on the other side of the rail. Needs to go like this.
Yeah, it's twisted. That's what I was telling you.
I was trying to fix it, but
okay. The outside looks like it's pretty good, don't it?
No, it's not on the track. See, it needs to come over this way a little bit.
Yeah, the whole thing needs to lift up and come over.
You want me to lift it up a little bit?
I don't think you can.
No, it doesn't.
My side's on.
My side's on.
Back's not. Back won't go. Is your back on? Is your front on? How come this one?
No, my front's not on. Yeah, my front's on.
This one likes a little bit going on. It needs to go over a little bit yet.
click them in.
That one's on. Now that one's on. I got all 4 wheels appear to be on now.
Look at that go. Woo-hoo! We did it. Tough.
Now we're gonna have to put all the weight on. There we go now. Now we'll take the thing off. You can't pull it. You have to undo the hook. You can't reach the hook because you're too short leg. Your legs are too short.
My legs are too short. They reach up to my butt.
Yeah, but they had to go around that thing.
That's a lot of going around.
So we're on it. Let it roll. Oh man, not very well. It's hitting something. Well, it needs to come up. That's what it is. It's hitting that bottom. All right. So at this point, we're ready to start tightening up all the bolts on. So that being said,
All I can say is thank you, Jesus.
Enough to get it down through here till we get it and see.
Let's just test it and see. Look at you go.
See, this thing is not leveled yet. We ain't leveled this thing yet. We have that yet.
Me, I'm not gonna do nothing about it. I'm not doing anything at all about it. That's in the not my problem category.
A little bit more or something because it's that log brace there. This wheel is hitting it as it comes back.
Mm.
Yeah, right there, and that'd be enough to really mess things up.
This is the tedious part right here that nobody shows putting together, and it's all a whole lot of little stuff that,
Yeah, it's putting on these little door lashes. It's on the bottom. You know, they put one on the top, but they didn't put the ones on the bottom on. Now, when they're in the factory and they got this thing laid down, it'd be easy to put these things on. It wouldn't take 2 minutes. But here it is. I had to get down on the ground and crawl around and lay down on the ground to look up on the bottom side of this thing to put these on. You know, and this is not even step 1. This is way down the list, like step 100. Pretty ridiculous.
yeah, I agree. That should have been done at the factory. They're just saving a couple dollars here just to make more money.
If they can put this one on, they can put that one on just as easy, if not more so. See, putting a knob that goes on here in a bag somewhere, a box somewhere, to keep from breaking this sucker off as you're shipping it, because who knows what'll happen. But it's got those things on. This is the 1 quart, so I need a little over 1 quart in there. Something they should have designed. Now, I know that Kohler puts the basics out, but they should find some kind of dipstick and go down in there.
So getting ready to crank it up.
Well, it'll be a minute. I gotta go get gasoline. Well, that's the first start.
I guess that got it ready. I guess you figured out which was on, which was off.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pull the thing so you got your hours.
Oh yeah, well I do that when I get cranked up here. This is not opening the throttle as full as what it should. So I'm going to adjust this one more time. That's right here. Hope that camera's not running for this. I'm fixing to kick it about as far as I can because I don't need people to see this. wet faucet's right down in there.
You think the two of us together can pull it up out?
No.
He's wrong. This is what everybody does need to see. This is the perfect part right here. How do you get out of your mess ups? How you get in them, and then how you get out of them. Yeah. Come this way some. Get on this bump here.
I'm not too concerned about it. You know, it's I need to go and put that thing in there. This down here. We got it upside down. That's right. That's right. We want to put this. We'll put this down here, and we'll take that one out and leave it down here. We need it. Oh. Low enough that your saw blade won't hit it, because your saw blade will be coming right through this one.
first log.